So it's like, whoa, you're using the chainsaw. And it's like, what?
We know what to do.
Oh, you got to be kidding. Now that I'm going to take. Next time I'm going to take as a joke. Next time I'm going to let you design everything. That I'm going to take as a joke.
You designed everything? I thought Jurgen did.
Yeah, hold on. How many engineers we have on this job? Because if we have 2 engineers, all we need is 1. Next time I'm going to let you design everything. That I'm going to take as a joke.
So we're starting the build on the machine gun today. I decided to give Flash and Bill a hand doing some of the wood cuts over there. It seemed to get under their skin quite a bit.
And really, how long do you think Jurgen would last with just you 2? Right? He doesn't even know what we're doing, but he's got a comment about it. And that shows, when a person does that, it shows that they really don't have anything else to do but mind someone else's business, which I find to be boring and very unattractive. The yoke piece that we worked on today was extreme. Want some room? You have to make something very round at the very end of a very long piece of timber. So what we did was we made the major cuts with a chainsaw. And we were able to hold it up to the bandsaw. And we actually were able to make a round section at the end of this log, which is virtually impossible to do. He loves this saw, right? And I knew he wanted to do this with that. And I said, okay, you know, I mean, he's my buddy and I'll go for it. I just couldn't believe that we could do this with a bandsaw today, but we did, we got it done. Sure, no problem. That makes round cuts, but it does.
All right, so I'm looking for a part that I want to make. Basically, it's the outer triangle plates that will actually be holding our cannons in place. Structurally, this is pretty important, and you know, we want to make sure these things are robust enough. So I've got some time. I'm going to just jump over and start making the parts that I need.
Metal. I was just thinking.
So the triangles have been sitting here all night for the machine gun. They've had time to cure and dry. Basically, all the glue's dried. So now the idea is I'm just going to plane down the edges just to clean them up a little bit. And I need Jurgen's help here. He's going to help me lift these things on the planer because they're just heavy. Ready? Pull it in. There you go. What is it?
I'm intrigued to see how this is working.
Stuck to it. It's not moving.
Jeez.
Well, I love how he's working the wood, but he brings over Jurgen.
Yeah.
Flash isn't gonna like that.
The glue. We're gonna paint it. Hey, it's hot over here.
I told you.
It is hot over here.
Shoes over here. I know. Well, that's because you're working a little bit too. You know. Let me take a look. You mind? Let me just take a look now.
So, you know what? Flash and I decided to turn the tables for once. Give him a taste of his own medicine, you know? Payback's a
Cut it down anymore.
I know. We're already way ahead of you.
It's below 54 now.
I know.
You sure?
We're taking that we're taking that into consideration already.
Right, because you got the engineer with you. That's why he can change the plans.
Exactly.
Is that what it is? Oh, well, from now on, I'm gonna have him come over with me then.
I would honestly say, don't worry about what we're doing. Worry about what you're doing. We just got our steel tubes in for our cannons, and I gotta say, once you look at them, they look a lot bigger than you expect. This is what you've got.
That's
coming right towards you.
That's
Boom.
a big hole.
So this is the cannonball we're gonna be firing out of our crazy, enormous cannons for our machine gun build. This is a 6-pound ball. Now, to give you some idea of reference, when we built the tank, the Da Vinci tank, we were firing a 2-pound ball. These things did a great deal of damage. So these 6-pound balls are just insane.
And are we still planning on firing these all at once? 11 cannons.
That's the idea. You know, on top of all the craziness that we're thinking about and this thing firing and all this good stuff, we're not even 100% sure how to use this thing. Well, you know what? You know what you start thinking about, though, you go, well, if you fired one at a time, if you went in a row, this thing might go boom, 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 boom. You know, it might, by the 11th one, it might be facing you.
When we look at Leonardo's design of the machine gun, we see a device which is going to do incredible damage on the battlefield. And it's something which seems to be designed to maximize how much suffering it can cause. And yet this is Leonardo. Everybody who writes about him talks about his grace, his gentle spirit. And this seems to be such a dark side to him that he would do this.
I guess I didn't figure on, that's the lock.
Well, that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you, go, look at how cool these are. They're giant. I'm pretty sure this could go through a car long ways. It's not stopping for anything. So when you realize how much violence is going on in this thing, especially times that by 11, going off at one time, you know, whether this thing's going to survive or not, I have no idea. I kind of think it's going to destroy itself before anything.
We are now continuing to work on the wheels for the machine gun. We've made in the past solid wheels. These are actually going to have spokes. It's going to make it look really nice. Here we go. You know, we've got a blade that's a little short, and it makes it difficult to get the boards out. I'm going to go use the sledge. The problem being is when you do this, it tends to bust the bottom.
Flash, he started the spokes, and, you know, I hear sledgehammering and sawing, and I'm like, my wheels. I can do some of them if you want to take a break. Nah! He's a tough train to stop. I mean, he just goes for it. And remember you said you wanted to make it look weathered and beat up?
Yeah. This particular build has been very deceiving as far as to how tough it really is. When you start cutting in the spokes on these wheels, it just made it really difficult. But, you know, now we're into it. It'll get done.
Ready to sand, or you want to?
Yeah, I'll start sanding. You can cut there. I want to saw these parts.
I came over late in the afternoon, made some spokes. I didn't have to use a sledgehammer. Things were popping out, and he had every excuse in the book, blades bending, whatever. I just think he was a little stronger than he needed to be. And, you know, in the back end, there was a lot more work that had to be done.
Now it's the drill. Now the drill won't cooperate anymore. And this thing just keeps coming off. It's refusing to, like, deal with me now. Now, if I can't get this thing to stay in there, because now I'm committed to doing this. And I'm in trouble. Well, crying's totally out, okay? So next on the agenda is not crying, all right? I'm a man, I don't do that, but... And, you know, and then there's, like, standing back and taking another look at it and, like, saying...
That arch that was originally in the plan, it was tough, and I realized that when doing the template, but this was his cut. Crooked and rough and jumpy, and then this is one I did. Just a lot smoother. But the thing is, again, it's purely artistic. It's gonna roll, that's the important thing. And he was having fun, but it definitely, I think, got to him towards the end of the day. It was just like, oh! Not bad.
No, it'll be all right.
We make big wheels, Flash.
Yeah, we make big wheels.
We make big wheels.
You know, when you're knee-deep, you got to keep going, you know? You just can't stop right in the middle of the river. And this one's been a tough build. My body's a little sore, and I just, you know, it's been a tough build. It hasn't been easy. And it was deceiving, because we thought this one was going to be a breeze, but it hasn't been easy.
We're gonna make these dovetail cuts so we can drop this piece in, which is gonna have the lift system to the cannons.
Okay.
Jurgen's design is the dovetail cut, so we're gonna try to cut this nice little intricate 80 degree angle right into this large piece of wood, so it's gonna have a nice, snug, secure fit. So this is the left side.
Man, that's pretty close.
Here's our line. That's supposed to come in 3 1/4. This is... 2 1/4.
Where, we cut one smaller?